In the summer of 1917, the Kerensky offensive marked a pivotal moment in World War I, driven by the Russian Provisional Government's desperate need to regain momentum on the Eastern Front. Named after Alexander Kerensky, the Minister of War, this offensive aimed to capitalize on the weakening Austro-Hungarian forces. Over 800,000 Russian troops launched an attack on July 1st, but the offensive quickly faltered due to poor planning and low morale among the soldiers, many of whom were war-weary and disillusioned. Despite initial gains, the Russians faced fierce resistance, and by mid-July, the offensive had collapsed. The failure not only resulted in heavy casualties, over 250,000 Russian soldiers were lost, but also deepened the crisis in Russia, fueling discontent and contributing to the Bolshevik Revolution later that year. The Kerensky offensive serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of military strategy and the profound impact of morale in warfare.
The Battle of Caporetto, fought from October 24th to November 19th, 1917, was a pivotal moment in World War I. This battle marked a catastrophic defeat for the Italian army against the Central Powers, primarily Germany and Austria-Hungary. Over 200,000 Italian soldiers were taken prisoner, and the Italian front line collapsed, retreating over 100 kilometers. What made Caporetto particularly significant was the innovative use of infiltration tactics by the German forces, combined with the element of surprise. They employed stormtroopers, who bypassed heavily fortified positions to strike at the rear, causing chaos and confusion. This battle also highlighted the weaknesses in Italian military leadership and logistics, leading to a reevaluation of their strategies. The aftermath saw the establishment of the Piave River as a new defensive line, which ultimately became a turning point for Italy. Caporetto serves as a stark reminder of the brutal realities of war and the importance of adaptability in military strategy.
The Battle of Cambrai in 1917 marked a significant turning point in World War I, showcasing the first large-scale use of tanks in warfare. Launched on November 20th, British forces aimed to break through the Hindenburg Line, employing over 400 tanks. This innovative strategy caught the Germans off guard, leading to an initial British advance of nearly 5 miles. However, the tide turned as German forces regrouped, launching a counteroffensive that ultimately recaptured much of the lost territory. By December, the battle had resulted in around 70,000 British and 50,000 German casualties. Cambrai demonstrated both the potential and the limitations of mechanized warfare, foreshadowing the brutal stalemate that would characterize the rest of the war. It was a bold experiment that reshaped military tactics for years to come.
The Second Battle of the Somme in 1918 was a pivotal moment in World War I, marking a significant shift in the war's dynamics. Fought from August 21st to September 3rd, it was part of the German Spring Offensive, aimed at breaking the stalemate on the Western Front. This battle saw the Allies, particularly the British and French forces, facing off against the formidable German army. One of the most striking facts is that the Allies employed innovative tactics, including the use of tanks, which had evolved since their debut in 1916. The battle also highlighted the importance of air support, with aerial reconnaissance playing a crucial role in planning and executing attacks. Despite the Allies' initial gains, the battle was marked by fierce resistance and heavy casualties on both sides, with estimates of around 200,000 men lost. Ultimately, the Second Battle of the Somme showcased the brutal realities of trench warfare and foreshadowed the eventual shift towards a more mobile form of combat, paving the way for the war's conclusion.